Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the old Ncaa, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. But this isn't any regular matchup. It's a battle of top tens, a couple of forces meeting head-to-head where one team will try to make a resonating statement. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Ballard. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First down for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They're trying to get to him. Brings it in down the left side. Oh, look out! And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Quick pass on the fly motion. Pirouettes away from the defense. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ibuka. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. And they'll try to tack on 2. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. First down here for the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense, quick tempo. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got his man downfield, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas! Lining up to add another. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
Look it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Lofts one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
On second down, wants to throw. Using his feet to buy time. He's not afraid to go deep. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Touchdown, Longhorns! How about the special teams coming up with a huge play?
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Line getting set on second down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Dropping back, it's Howard. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
On third down, going up top. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
Looking to throw on second down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. All kinds of running room. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Looking for a man. It's Howard. The throw. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. Third and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get to him. He'll try to do it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next.
And the ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. Inside the 30.
I was trying to get you. I was trying my best.
Take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Back to pass, it's Ewers. Working the middle. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hand off from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Quarterback checking the play. They'll run play action. Getting some heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's blue. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
I do like the play call offensively here in a 2-point situation. Trust your quarterback to get it in, but this defense does such a good job rallying to the football, and they come away with no points on the 2-point attempt.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So, good first half, but a great way, Jesse.
Momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The sure hands, it's Henderson. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Howard. Coming after it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And they get him down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Was to pass. Feeling some heat. The sweet feet buy a little time. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Offense getting set for 1st down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
To the air, it's Ewers. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
After the touchdown, if they could get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know you...
And he's running in the open. He's inside the 40. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front 7 even get a finger on that guy.
Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative one.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They're bringing heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
Going downfield for the big play. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Now on 1st down from the 30. Quarterback will audible. Gonna run it. It's Blue. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Ewers. Throws to the wideout. What a snag by the defense.
I'll try my best. I see you had a touchdown right over the top.
Defense gets the ball back for its own.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
Yeah, and it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of some matchups somewhere else.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Here's the score. Ohio State 35, Texas 28.
They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Man, that takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on fourth down. No dice. Offense now set up in easy position to get a score.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
And I don't think he got in. Those big bodies up front just creating a wall at the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Time for the offense to try to put together a 4th quarter drive to break a tie. Here's the handoff. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play that's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires on the move. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll ride the hot hand. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Scanning the field, it's Ewers. Oh, man, almost an interception on the screen. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Fourth down, gotta have it here. He's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Slings it downfield. Got it in the middle. It's Judkins. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do, just like practice. Knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And now they've decided to go for 2. A gutsy call, and the game likely to be decided right here. To the air, it's Howard. The pass is incomplete, and the big gamble, the try to win it right here moment goes awry as they're still down by 1. Just over 20 seconds to play. They must recover this onside kick to have a chance.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the